Muy buenas a todos jóvenes, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos a Juegos Perdidos y bienvenidos nuevamente a Wallace Gromit, la gran aventura. Para mí es un placer poder contar con vuestra compañía, gracias por el apoyo al canal y también a esta serie. Y por supuesto, si os gusta el contenido, recordad darle un pequeño like y suscribiros si no lo habéis hecho hasta el momento, dándole a campanita para estar al corriente de lo que subo en directo y en diferido. Bueno, pues después del primer contacto que tuvimos con el juego, sigo descubriendo cositas. En el momento en el que me despedí del vídeo y salimos del juego, se guarda. Eso está muy bien, muy bien. Así que entonces eso me tranquiliza. Es cierto de que a lo largo del juego no podemos guardar, no lo podemos guardar, pero bueno, si hay un momento en el que tengo que cortar por lo que sea, llaman por teléfono, ya sabéis que cada 3x2 cuando me pongo a grabar siempre pasa algo, ¿no? Y tengo que salir abruptamente, sé que por lo menos el juego se guarda, así que eso ya me tranquiliza bastante. Y luego después, cuando he reiniciado el juego, te hace un pequeño resumen de cómo está la situación, ¿no? Y eso está muy bien, te dice, pues mira, tienes que hacer esto, esto y esto, la historia está en este punto, así que genial. Vale, pues necesitamos la agroteína y necesitamos otros dos ingredientes más. Lo que pasa que con respecto a la proteína, ya sabemos, la tenemos en el sótano porque la tiene el general este, el mayor este, que la tiene en un maletín, pero no va a ser complicado extraerla sin que él se dé cuenta. Habrá que pues despistarlo un poquito para que lo podamos coger. Y el resto, pues supongo que tendremos que salir a la calle y dar una vueltecilla por ahí. Así que nos vamos. Bueno, pues como una aventura gráfica, lógicamente.
Beautiful morning, Mr. Wallace. I'm pleased to see you've emerged from your subterranean lair.
Ya me lo dijiste antes. Bueno,
Water's all right, but growth formula would be faster.
What
Eso.
are you on about?
Vale, muy bien. Festival anual de los bollitos. Esta noche especiales. Puerro, judías, rábanos, apio. Y no sé qué más pone ahí. Oye, pero está muy bien, ¿eh? Porque hay bastantes cosas que están traducidas. Han hecho un muy buen trabajo, ¿eh? Mira, por la mañana, roedor robot devasta tienda. Kiosco. Hablar con... productos peculiares.
Ah, Mr. Wallace! Mr. Wallace, I've got something for you.
Much obliged.
No sé qué me ha dado. Mapa de la ciudad, notas. No está a escala. Ah, mira, un mapa. Muy bien. Vale, vale.
That looks like... Can it really be cheese?
Indeed it is, Wallace. Wensleydale, your favorite?
Am I to take it that these are...
Yes, free samples. Go on, tuck in.
Don't mind if I do, Mr. Paneer. One for now. And one for later.
Genial. Tenemos... Wensleydale. Podemos
Forget,
entrar...
Mr. Wallace, 50 gallons by sunset.
I'm looking forward to your festival of crumpets, Mr. Paneer.
I'm afraid you're barred from my store, Wallace.
But...
Due to the devastation caused yesterday by your invention. I'm ever so sorry, Chuck.
Comentario.
Pity it's closed. Oh, I could murder a sausage roll or two. Now that's a fine-looking postbox. It would make a good chassis for my honey-powered vacuumatic, but that's tomorrow's project. Ah. Well, what were those 3 miracle ingredients again? Ah, yes. Grotein, energides, and strongium. I used the last of me energides the other day to fuel up my sniffer 3000.
Ah, y hemos cogido, ¿sabéis? Una de las cosas que tenemos es el radio control. Eso es, el radio control remoto del ratón, del roedor. Entonces, si lo llamamos... Vale, entiendo.
Mr. Gabberly!
Gone away! Went to Timbuktu! Won't be back until spring!
Could those be? I couldn't help but notice the flowers on your window ledge, Mrs. Gabberly.
Aye, lovely, aren't they? Bring a touch of summer to the town square. Especially the purple pansies. Always been partial to pansies, me. You should see the flat. It's full of them.
Blinking weeds, if you ask me. Can't abide them.
Oh, go and suck a lemon, you moaning ninny. Oh, now look what you've done, you clumsy oaf. And open up that window when I'm yelling at you.
All right. But only to prove your insults don't get to me anymore. I can deflect them all.
Is that so?
¿La podremos robar o qué?
I'd be happy to take these flowers off your hands, Mrs. Gabberly. That is, if they make your husband unhappy.
That's a good reason to keep 'em, to my way of thinking. But go ahead if you want 'em.
Much obliged.
Vale, empezamos a llenarnos de cosas. Varas de oro.
Something to cogitate on. Yes, indeed. I'll leave that be.
Comida barata. Explosión tempestuosa de arriba dirigible. Dodó divisado en acceso. En ascensor. Guiso grasiento, suave. Sapos violentos. Sapos violentos.
Ta-ra! Bye then!
Inadvisable.
Desaconsejable. A ver qué se-
Pardon me, Mrs. Gabberly. I wonder, that is, could you spare a...
Verb.
Sorry?
Give me a verb, Wallace. An action word.
Oh, playing a word game, are we?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, well, let's see. A verb.
Derriteboca suave. Mordisco de guiso grasiento. Cosas para caballeros. Explosión tempestuosa. Explosiones de ciruelas pasas. Comida barata. Chiflado por los guisos. Chiflado. Chiflar.
How about the verb to stew?
Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. Now I need a thing.
A thing?
Aye, you know, something physical you could touch.
Something I can touch.
Guisar. Sapos.
grub?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
Una palabra descriptiva.
How about savage?
Oh, that's a corker, that is. Last one, nearly done. I need another thing. Or like a person or animal.
A person or animal? Now, let me see now.
Podría ser el sapo, pero bueno, ya hemos utilizado ahí eso. Caballero.
Gentleman?
Yes, that's a thing.
Hey! What is it now?
Oh, stew! A grub, you savage gentleman!
Aye, I'm a savage brute, Winnie. But gentleman? Oh, that's hitting below the belt.
Son
A good
insultos.
solid insult, I thought. But maybe we need to think different.
Eso ha sido un golpe bajo. ¿Y este botón de aquí?
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's not closing time yet.
Vale. ¿Nos va a volver otra vez a preguntar o qué?
That was an interesting word game, Mrs. Gabberly.
Want to play again? I need a word, Wallace.
How about cheese? It's one of my favorites.
No, an action word.
Oh, yes, an action word.
Una palabra de acción.
What about batter?
Fine, that'll do. Now a thing, if you please.
Right, a thing. My suggestion would be prune.
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
Mild?
You're good at this. And finally, a person or a thing.
A person or a thing?
Es un sapo.
Toad?
Yes, that's a thing.
Ahora va y coge y se lo dice. A ver que si se cabrea.
Hey!
What is it now?
Oh, batter! A prune, you mild toad!
The toad is a noble beast, but mild. That's a cruel blow.
He's proud of being nasty, that's the problem. But maybe that's his weakness too.
Está orgulloso de ser desagradable, pero también es su punto débil. Creo que esto habrá que hasta que pase algo, ¿sabéis? Hasta que pase algo. Pero bueno, es curioso.
I noticed you received my petition for early release of the Sniffer 3000, Constable Dibbins.
Yes, and I notice it's attracted the signatures of just one man and his dog.
We're only appealing for natural justice.
But your blinking cheese detector thingamy, what do you call it, destroyed an entire grocery store.
Teething problems. It's still only a prototype.
A prototype? It's a villain, if you ask me. A diabolical device. You can see that in its face.
My machine isn't evil, Constable Dibbins. It's just got a short fuse and a few loose nuts.
We'll see. I'm going to formally interview this glorified tin can of yours, and if it can convince me that it's not a menace to society, then perhaps I'll release it into your custody. You there, prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you.
Fear not, my little cheese-sniffing friend. Soon have you out of there.
Habrá que utilizar el control remoto. Buah, pues ni idea. Rotterdam, Gorgonzola, Wesley.
Oi, where do you think you're going? Well, if that's how he wants to play it, then he can stay in here until he rusts for all I care.
Vaya, hombre.
We've had our little chat.
And?
I'm afraid there's no talking to your sniffer. Hardwired for criminality, I'd say.
Pues tiene nuestra charla.
My poor Sniffer 3000. I only just put the finishing touches on it yesterday, and it's already fallen afoul of the law.
¿Va a hablar con Noel otra
Can you
vez?
see fit to grant my appeal, Constable Dibbins?
Not on your Nelly. That heap of nuts and bolts is now but trouble. Couldn't give me a single straight answer when I tried to interrogate it.
It only responds to certain commands. I know, I programmed it. Perhaps you could try a gentler approach?
Well, I'll have another chat with it. More friendly-like.
Oh, yes. Much obliged, Constable Dibbins.
I ain't promising nothing, mind.
Bueno, a ver qué pasa.
Time we had a little chat. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Vale, ahora... A ver, el segundo.
Oi, where do you think you're going?
Otra vez lo mismo.
I was right about this heap of scrap. It's wired for wickedness.
Vale, podemos hacer una cosa. Le podemos dar el...
No change, I'm afraid. And its moral compass seems to be badly malfunctioning.
Vale, creo... Se me ocurre una cosa y es darle... Eso es. El Wednesday y dárselo a este.
Cheesy nibble, Officer Dibbins?
Well. Wensleydale. Not attempting to bribe an officer, are you, Wallace? For shame. The great British Bobby cannot be bought off with a cheesy nibble.
Fancy some cheese, Officer Dibbins?
Don't mind if I do. This cheese, it doesn't come with strings attached, does it?
Not string cheese, no. It's gorgonzola.
It's an attempted bribe, that's what it is. I'm watching you, Wallace.
Pues... What? Es un intento de... Si
My
insisto...
cheese is made in a spirit of friendship.
And is turned down in the same spirit. We officers of the law are trained to resist all temptations.
Even cheese?
Especially cheese.
Oh, there's Miss Sniffer 3000. Banged up like a common criminal. Oh, breaks my heart. That cheese detector's not a bad machine, just a bit overkeen. It's all the energites in its system. Energites? It seems to me, yes. Energites is one of the ingredients in Rex Armstrong's quick-grow muscle formula. I used my last Energite battery to fuel the sniffer. I'll have to get it back if I want to finish the formula.
Para el ratón detecta el... A lo mejor si se lo tiro. A ver.
Oops, missed.
Fallé, dice.
I already did that.
Pues hubiera estado bien tirarlo ahí, ¿no?
The sniffer's just trying to get to the cheese, but the machine sounds like it's crying. Oh, almost brings a tear to my eye just watching. Fear not, my little cheese-sniffing friend. Soon have you out of there. That mattress looks awfully hard. Just as well the Sniffer 3000 goes into sleep mode automatically.
A lo mejor lo que tengo que hacer es cuando esté el... Vale, podemos hacer una prueba y es decirle, oye, vuelve a hablar otra vez con él.
How long do you intend to hold my Sniffer 3000, Constable Tibbins?
As long as the law requires.
It's not malicious, it just malfunctions from time to time.
Is that so?
And sometimes it short circuits when it gets overheated.
Perhaps it does.
Why don't you try talking to it once more?
All right. Once more.
Vale, a lo mejor si le tiro... Mira, ahora está ahí.
You
Ahora está
there,
después.
prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you.
Hablar, a lo mejor si esto...
I don't see the point in it.
¿Cómo que no?
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I already did that.
Bueno, vamos con el gorgonzola a ver qué pasa.
Cheeky blighter.
Muy carado. No hacemos nada.
Constable
Why do I
Dibbins
listen
expects
to you,
the Sniffer
Wallace?
3000
That
to
even
look him
scrap
in the
hasn't
face.
changed its ways.
He doesn't
And never
understand.
will.
The Sniffer is a cheese detector. It only looks at cheese.
No me he enterado de lo que ha dicho. Pues no, el juego no está...
Constable Dibbins expects the Sniffer 3000 to look him in the face. He doesn't understand. The Sniffer is a cheese detector. It only looks at cheese.
Claro. Solo detecta el queso.
My offer of cheese is made in a spirit of friendship.
And is turned down in the same spirit.
May I have another, Mr. Paneer?
Go ahead, Mr. Wallace.
Nature's pick-me-up. Constable Dibbins expects the Sniffer 3000 to look him in the face. He doesn't understand. The Sniffer is a cheese detector. It only looks at cheese.
Bueno, pues supuestamente a lo mejor el Rotterdam, que es otro tipo de queso, lo detectará porque estará en la tienda de este hombre. Entonces eso le hará mirar en dirección a la tienda. Bueno, vamos a probar.
Constable
Lo que me falta por
Dibbins,
probar.
please will you give the Sniffer 3000 one more chance?
You're very insistent, Wallace.
Only I've made a few minor adjustments to its remote control. I think you'll find it a reformed character now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Vale, vamos a probar apuntando en Rotterdam.
Time we had a little chat. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Vale. Eso es. Rotterdam. Ahí está.
Blasted impertinence!
Jolín. Qué mal. Pensaba que miraría en dirección, pero no.
Haven't awakened its better nature. Because it hasn't got one. It's programmed for pandemonium.
Pandemonio. Bueno, pues nada. Vale, por aquí no puedo ir. Pues chico... Recoger.
Constable Dibbins expects the Sniffer 3000 to look him in the face. He doesn't understand. The Sniffer is a cheese detector. It only looks at cheese.
Solo mira el queso, claro. Es lo que estaba diciendo, pero...
Wonder if the landlord would be interested in subscribing to my honey service. No sense in looking for new orders when I haven't fulfilled the first.